Mini cinnamon roll cheesecakes, keto recipe. Looking for a fun mini cheesecake recipe? These little keto cinnamon roll cheesecakes are easy to make and absolutely delicious. And the individual servings allow for perfect portion control. This keto cinnamon roll cheesecake was inspired by something I saw on Pinterest recently. I know I have mentioned this before, but I get no end of inspiration from my fellow food bloggers and recipe writers. While some of my recipes spring from the deep dark depths of my own fevered brain, more often than not, I am inspired by a recipe someone has done already. Because I see so many amazing and delicious dishes that I want to make myself. Or rather, that I want to make over. Chances are good that the recipes that catch my eye are decadent, sugar-filled creations from high-carb dessert bloggers or recipe magazines. Chances are pretty good that these folks have never used almond flour and don't have any clue what erythritol is. Although with the current popularity of the keto diet, maybe they have. And maybe they are intrigued. And these mini cheesecake are the perfect way to win them over. Mini cheesecakes for portion control. Mini cheesecakes really are the perfect size. They are ridiculously cute, for one thing. A big cheesecake is all well and good, and they taste the same, but everything in miniature is just somehow more appealing. I've been asked by a lot of readers for more mini keto dessert recipes. Many of these readers live alone or with just a significant other, or sometimes they are the only one in their household following a keto diet. So they just don't want a big cheesecake hanging around, providing temptation. Because let's be real, even if it's keto and sugar-free, it's still delicious and tempting. And eating a whole big cheesecake in one sitting is no longer going to be low carb. So mini desserts provide us all with perfect portion control. This mini cheesecake recipes makes only 6. They also freeze well, so if it's just you, you can wrap them up individually and sock them away, ready to be eaten whenever that craving strikes. Cinnamon roll cheesecake inspiration. But these sweet little low-carb cheesecakes are absolutely a copy of someone else's work, albeit made with very different ingredients. I spotted some gorgeous mini cinnamon roll cheesecakes on Life, Love and Sugar, and I saved them for a future craving. And that future craving happened to be a few weeks ago, so I pulled them up in Pinterest and got to work. Of course I had to change the crust and use my trusty go-to Bob's Red Mill superfine almond flour. And the sweetener went from sugar to non-sugar. Perhaps I should call my blog Life, Love and No Sugar. I played with the amounts of the other ingredients as well, until the fillings and toppings seemed right to me. Oh, and I only made a half batch, so that it's a little more manageable. You can always double it if you think you need more. Or triple it. Or quadruple it. Once you taste these low-carb cinnamon roll cheesecakes, you will want to keep them around all the time. These mini keto cheesecakes absolutely exceeded my expectations. They were firm but creamy and had a lovely cinnamon sugar flavor. They really did taste like cinnamon rolls in cheesecake form. They held up well too. I had 2 left over as we headed out to catch a flight to Toronto, so I popped them into a Tupperware and stuck them in my bag. They made a delicious airplane treat for my husband and me, and helped keep me from succumbing to other not-so-healthy choices. They freeze very well, so if you want to do a little meal planning, this recipe is perfect.